a significant project in my career, or one of the more significant projects in my career, was probably doing a gas demand forecast, or the first gas demand forecast I did for a client. And in that type of a project, we look at the historic needs of the utilities customers, and try and use that information combined with weather and economic conditions to identify what the demand for that utility could look like going forward under various scenarios. If it's a super cold winter, if the GDP growth is slower than expected or faster than expected, and identify a reasonable forecast of what that demand would look like. And the reason why that was instrumental in my career was that was really the first of many demand forecasts that we did. And as a result of kind of starting there and becoming well known in the region for doing demand forecasting, we've been able to share those experiences with many different clients. And there's been a variety of ways that we've shared that with our clients, because we've either done the demand forecast for clients that don't have their own forecasting departments. From soup to nuts, we get the utility data, we work with the utility to understand that data, and we do the entire analysis on our own. But what we've also been able to do is bring that experience to clients that have their own forecasting departments and be able to help them improve their process. So we've been hired for multiple clients, multiple utilities, to go in and oversee the approach that the forecasting department is using in their internal company, and to provide them with some feedback and some ways that they can improve their forecasting approach. And one of the things that they've really appreciated from us doing that is that we've actually done it on the ground. So we understand the challenges that utilities can have in their data sets, and we understand the challenges that they have trying to respond to the different types of people that are looking for demand forecasting services within the utility. And because we've done it on our own and we've understand the exact process, and we've gone through the process ourselves, our clients appreciate that we have that perspective that we can bring to them, and the fact that we've seen it from many different utilities, we've been able to provide them with the range of what we've seen that is reasonable and that has been used by lots of utilities. And so we can then tell the utility, if we're reviewing their forecasting department, and their processes, well, here's a range of ways you could do it. This is how you're doing it. Here's the range of what other people are doing. You may be able to have some improvements if you make this slight change, or what you're doing is within the range of what other people are doing. That might not be something that you want to change, but there might be something over here that would be worthwhile making a change to. So one of the ways I think Concentric approaches problems that is unique to us, that really benefits our clients, is that we don't stop thinking about our clients when the project is over. We continue to think about the problems our clients are facing, or the problems potential clients could be facing, all the time. We're reading our trade press, we attend conferences, we're talking to other clients, we're constantly thinking about how the information that we're getting and the issues that other clients are facing will affect lots of our clients. And we will frequently reach out to our clients and say, hey, I read this article, you may be interested in this particular topic. Or I was at a conference last week and they were talking about this new issue, and it's in a state that you're not in, but I have a feeling that this is coming down the pike in your state too, so you might want to pay attention to it. Things like that, we continue to talk to our clients, even when we're not engaged on a project. And I think that that's something our clients really appreciate, that we don't only think about them when we're engaged on a project. We think about them and what's going on in the industry all the time. So I think that that's something that is unique, that Concentric does, and we pride ourselves in doing it, and we make a point to do it. And it's kind of funny sometimes in the kitchen to hear the conversations that go on about the industry, about how one client is doing this, and oh, did you hear that so-and-so is doing this in a different state, and did you consider this other thing? We kind of can't get away from it. We do it all the time. So one thing that I see our clients facing is that they are very knowledgeable about their own company and often their own state. But one of the things that they don't really have a lot of information about is what's going on in the other states around the country, or the other provinces in Canada, because we do a lot of work in Canada as well. And so one of the things I think we bring to our clients is just that wider perspective of we do work in all of the states and all of the provinces. And so we have a great knowledge base about what's going on across the country and across North America that we can bring to a specific project. We can do the research, but even just in conversations and in meetings where they're facing a particular issue and they're trying to figure out how to approach a particular problem, we can bring to them the fact that we know that there's these 5 different ways that have been done across the country, and now let's talk through these 5 ways and which of them may be most effective for their particular situation. And it may be that one of those particular examples works well for them, or it may be that we need to combine a few different ideas or issues from multiple solutions that have been used in the past to make it really work for their particular situation. But I think having that kind of broader knowledge base of what's going on outside of that individual company or outside of that individual state really helps our clients to be able to take advantage of, the lessons learned across North America, as opposed to, just focused on their individual company.